Hello, Sam Sparks. I'm America. And thank you for not only watching, but also for subscribing. Because if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't have been able to get to 200 subscribers. Like I'm actually over 200 now, and that's just crazy to think about. So I'm just making this video to not only say that I have 200 subscribers, but also to congratulate it and to say thank you to you guys. Because if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't have gotten to this far. So that's all I want from you guys is just to just sit back and relax and enjoy your gift from me to you, because this is all you. This isn't a video about me. No. This video is about you. This video is your gift because you're the one who got me to over 200 subscribers. So let's start. And before I move on, I just have to say a few more thank yous in the form of shout out. So let's begin. I'm gonna shout out all the people that have commented on all my videos. So if you've commented on some of my shorts, I'm not gonna be shouting you out, nor am I gonna be shouting you out if you haven't commented, which I apologize for. I really wanna shout all of you guys out, but because there's over 200 of you guys, I can't. So I'm just cutting it down to only the people who have commented on my videos as of me recording. So first, on my substitute teacher video, I want to shout out Dragon Edits for commenting on that video. And I have everything written down, so I may get a few things wrong if that's the case. So if I do, I apologize. And Duck Gaming for also, Duck Gaming on my repo video. I'd like to shout you out, and I apologize if I mispronounce this. I don't know how to pronounce it. Lyre, I'm saying it so wrong. Cardenio. I apologize so much for if I got that wrong. If I got that wrong nowadays. So shouting you out as well for commenting on my repo video. I'm also shouting out the Blue Monk on my plush collection video. Thank you. And May CVZ on my I forgot what it was called. It was I think it was called like the most beautiful video I've ever recorded in my backyard. I think that's how it was called. Whatever it was called. Thank you, and thank you to all you guys who have commented as of now. So now let's go on to the real big deal. Our first form of celebration is by throwing this confetti egg. It was a regular chocolate one. And now, here is your second form of celebration. First, I have to open the gates and turn this on. I know I filmed a lot of videos in my closet already, but I will be moving from filming in my closet to like a few other areas in my room. Maybe like up here, because this is a nice clear space. But we'll see. Sorry, I'm munching on some snacks right now. So, if you remember, back in my first 100 subscriber special, I revealed to you guys my paper plushies. Well, as I said, I made paper plushies far before I started YouTube. So, sorry, I had to fix the camera. So, let me just show you the few places that I stored them. I will be doing a paper plush collection, like sometime during summer. But as of now, just showing you this. This is the SS Dolphin, mixed with the SS Poker Tape from Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 1, respectively. Guys, something really important. That's Taco Bell right now. Oh wait, I was drunk. I was eating Nutella and I spilled it. Don't think anything. This was Ridley. but I never finished him. I hope to finish him someday though. But right now his head fell off. Well, actually, part of it, half his neck fell off and his head fell off. This is head and this is neck right here. Right here is Cubot from Sonic. Oh, there's Orbot right there. I don't know if you can see, but all the way back there, that's the neck of the Bioliquid. It's without the head because it fell off. I don't know how it fell off. It's been like that for a while. No, I don't think you will be able to see. Yeah, no, but that right there, that's the leg of Cleffy from Super Mario 3D World. I might give you a better look some other time, but right now I have something even bigger to show you that's not Cleffy or stuff like that. So, yeah, right now, I'll just show you from here. That's her leg, and that's the Bioliquid neck. Now this is where I keep all my paper clips. Not all of them, but most of them. I keep them all right here. So this is my Nintendo drawer for paper plushes. Morty. I can't really go one by one because I have other things to show you, and I don't want to make this extremely long. But this is the president from Pikmin, Olimar, Charlie, Tiny Kong. It's the Ice Climber's hammer. What is this? Oh, this is a Snagrit from Pikmin. Dixie Kong, Samus, Pikachu, Lanky Kong. Right there is Isabelle. That's a Downy Snagrit. Louie. I love King K. Rool. I love doing his voice. Ooh! It is I! King K. Rool! Oh, right there is Captain from Animal Crossing. Yeah. Here's Brittany from Pikmin. Yeah, going through this briefly. Funky Kong belongs up here though, because I don't know why he's down there. There you go, Funky. And then right here is my miscellaneous drawer. You can see there's Jackie right here in the Mimic's head. It's because I needed to use his body for something, but I'm done using his body, so I need to reattach his head and put him back in here. This I will go more into details in another video, but this is the cat. That's all I'm gonna tell you for right now. This is my miscellaneous drawer. Here's like Willy from Willy's Wonderland. Again, I've been making these for years, so that's why he's in there. That's Shadow right there. George, Cat's adopted son. What is this? That's Catnap's head. He has to be broken in here because he won't fit. Here's Knuckles and stuff like that. And then right down here, if I can open it, this is overflowing. I hardly have any space for this. Or miscellaneous. You can see the cat's feet are poking out. But right here is all my Fnaf paper plushies. You can see Wither Chica, Wither Freddy, Wither Bonnie. That's Mr. Candu's head right there. That's DJ Music Man. A lot of these guys are broken. As soon as I put them inside this drawer, they just break. I don't know what happened. Oh, that's Freddy's foot right there. Can't really completely open it because Wither Chica's jaw, because it's overflowing. Yeah, I'm proud of a lot of these guys. Oh, that's Bucket Bob right there. That's Bucket Bob, and then that's Moon's leg. Yeah. Very proud of all these guys. So right here is my drawing binder. I might show you guys something in here someday, but not right now. That's Banjo from Banjo-Kazooie. And then Kazooie should be, she's right there. This is my Lego bin, but there's another Lego bin on top of this one that I'll show you in a little bit because I have to take everything out. Oh, and by the way, this is where I keep all my my FNAF and a few of my main background characters in here, and also Sonic characters in here too. So this is mainly just a bunch of junk, but as you can see right here, this is Toy Freddy. I can take his eyes out so you can see that. I know he doesn't really have the pupils in FNAF 2. Actually, he does have the pupils in FNAF 2. It's just the pupils and the eye shines look extremely similar to the point where it just looks like he has really shiny eyes. But no, he has pupils like this. They're just really shiny in FNAF 2. So yeah, that's something for you guys to know. This is Mangle's body. This is her endoskeleton head. and then right here is her actual head. You know, the reason why it's like this is because I didn't attach her head onto there, so that way I can have more posability. So because she's so big, I have to keep her head right here. And here's Toy Chica. I can show you. Where's her head? It's right there. Her beak fell. Yeah, her beak fell off. And I did the same thing with Toy Freddy. Toy Freddy. With that, just gonna put that back on there. So yeah, let me just put this back up, and I'll show you guys the third and final surprise and gift for you guys, because you know these are gifts. Okay, somehow the phone is already setting. Whatever. This has nothing to do with you. Morty. Okay. So here's the final surprise. You might have already, actually no, you already saw it in the thumbnail, so you got a little sneak peek from that, but now it's time for you to actually see it. This is my boy. He's kind of floating right now. This is my boy, Agony. This took an entire week to make. He's made of like nothing. Well, not really nothing, but mostly, almost entirely out of scraps of old paper plushies that I either didn't want anymore, or didn't really know what to do with anymore because I didn't really use them all that much. So that's what he's made of, and he is incredible. He is 4 feet tall. Again, took an entire week, and I'm just extremely proud of this guy, you know? His mouth opens to like a whole 180 degrees. It's kind of hard to show you guys with one hand, so just gonna take you guys over to the bed. I don't know if you heard that, but like that sounds like Christmas wrapping paper. Because, you know, he's entirely made of paper. Look at his hand, by the way. Let me just... If I could fix that. And his finger fell off, great. But, look at his hand compared to my hand. Oh, I tripped. Okay, this is his hand compared to my hand. He is, like, it's the same, his hand is the same size as mine, it's just with longer fingers. That's incredible. Like, I don't know how I did it. Oh, I guess I'm gonna tell you how I did it, you know. So, so basically, how I did this, I made this back in like September, back when I was on my hiatus, because, you know, I ran out of storage on my phone, and like, didn't know how to get it back. Like, I deleted a lot of stuff, but it didn't work, so I had to buy new storage, and that's how I'm filming right now. So back when I was on my hiatus, I made Agony, back in like September, I think. Yeah, September. It was September. I know, because this was like right after, like this was like the second week of school when I made this, or at least for me. So, yeah. So, I don't know what sparked me to do this. I guess I was like, oh, I like Agony from the books, so I want to make him. So I was originally just gonna make him, like, I don't know what size I wanted to make him, but I knew that I wanted to make him out of like scraps. That was for sure. However, then I made like this frame. It was like this big dome. It wasn't even a dome. It was like a frame of a circle, like made of paper. And then I made like kind of like a foundation. And then it like another piece that was coming out. I wish I could show you a picture, but I didn't take any pictures, unfortunately. I'm such a bad content creator. Clearly, I'm not. If like over 200 of you guys are subscribed, which again, thank you. I didn't take any pictures, but it was, yeah, it was just a frame back then. And then I just started putting scraps on his face until he looked something like this. And then I thought, well, I want his eyes to be like empty. So, and I didn't just want to color it to look empty, so I used black construction papers. That way they look like empty little holes in his head. I mean, I don't like when you can see the light on it. I like when I shield the light from him, it looks like an empty hole in there. And then you could tell he's extremely fragile, but that's just because of the material I use. I use like regular Scotch tape for this, and like he's big, so you know his ears kind of falling off. And then I made his ears. I made the structure out of cardboard, but then I made the ends like completely out of paper, so that way they can droop down, because I didn't want them to be completely up. I had some like little dangly bits like this, and this endoskeleton arm right here. Or I guess it's not an arm anymore. Like, you know, those little tiny dangly bits that way. Ended up like this. How did I end up with this size? I have no idea. I just kind of make the frame, and then he ended up like this. And then I added the bottom jaw right here and a ton of teeth, or the top jaw and a ton of teeth, and then the bottom jaw. I just used this as a stencil, and then I drew this out and I colored it, added some teeth, and then I just covered that in scraps. And then I made his neck, covered that in scraps. Day 2, I made his body in like a similar frame to that, just not starting with a circle. I took the longest sides of paper, and I just, you know, kept making them into small strips, and then make them like put paper around that, kind of like, I don't know. It's hard to describe it when I can't show you because I don't have any pictures. But, you know, I made the frame, and then I had a ton of like stuffing. I call it stuffing because I stuffed the paper plushies with they're just crumpled up paper. I had a lot of stuffing, so I put them inside his head, so that way it could be nice and supported. And I put the rest inside his body, so that way that could be semi-supported, and also so that way it could be put somewhere. Yeah, I just covered it in all these scraps, as well as I possibly could, because you could still see a lot of white, and a lot of white on a lot of them, like right there, like that's the frame. Or if I can show you the inside of his arms, like that's the, oh, I broke it. Oh no, I didn't. That's his frame, right? That's the frame right there. So, and I did a similar thing to the body with the arms, just longer and thinner. And then I did the same thing with his legs, which unfortunately meant that he was unproportionate. You could see like that. His legs are very unproportionate. So if I ever run out of room to the point where I need to start getting rid of some things with paper plushies, I'm gonna extend his legs. But right now his legs are fine, and I don't really need anything to use for that. But anytime I need to use, or anytime I'm running out of space with paper plushies, and there's a lot that I don't care about, right here, Agony's right here. Now if you're wondering where I keep them, right there, that little corner of my room is where I keep that big guy right there. If you're wondering, how does he... Sorry, the camera just cut out for some reason. So if you're wondering or how he fits in there, like that. So, you know, that's the best I could do. And this video is already pretty long. So, that is the end of the subscriber special, the 200 subscriber special. So thank you again for subscribing to me. Because I just have no words. It's like crazy to think that I'm at 200 subscribers. Someday in the future, I'm going to be looking back at this. I'm like, damn, I really thought that was a lot. But it feels like a lot to me. So if you guys are watching this, you're like, oh, that's not really a milestone. If you're like a YouTuber and you start making YouTube videos like this, and you eventually get to the 200 point, you're going to really realize it feels like a lot. So, you know, I hope you guys stick with me for the rest of my time on YouTube. I hope I get to, sorry, my camera. I hope I get to make videos for as long as possible and make you guys happy, and, you know, just make the kind of videos that I always wanted to see on YouTube. since I was like pretty young, like years ago. So I hope I get to provide that to you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and if you're anyone that I shouted out to, thank you for commenting. I'll see you guys in the next video.